The easiest way to explain this is to say what scope 1 and 2 refer to first of all, which tends to be around energy, waste and water. And so many organisations are focused in on those to start with because they're easier to actually address. Scope 3 covers everything to do with the supply chain and other areas out of the direct control of the organisation, such as travel, and that includes the commute as well. Now this area is really important because for most organisations, Scope 3 is much greater in scale in terms of its impact on the planet than Scope 1 and 2. What we offer around commuting is a part of what is quite a complex area, if you think about the whole supply chain, that we can focus in on really quickly and easily and make a difference quickly.
Commuting at the moment is using an awful lot of carbon and it's putting it in the atmosphere, and so Commute Zero, bringing that carbon down to zero or net zero, is incredibly important from our point of view as part of a decarbonisation drive across the economy.
At Bentley, we're committed to end-to-end carbon neutrality by 2030. There's a lot of actions that we as a business and a team can take, but there's also a lot of actions that we can do as individuals to help the company, but also to help the world in climate change.
It's important partly because of the scale of it, but also because it actually is something that allows employees to be engaged in this process.
Increasingly, you've got a workforce in these big companies which is aware of its carbon footprint, trying to do something to benefit the country and the world as a whole. So you're going to get the opportunity to open up new markets if you can extend that zero carbon footprint, open up new markets, but you've also got a workforce and staff who'll be happier and more excited about the contribution that they're making as a result.
It's hard for employees to affect reductions in water usage or power on massive scale of organisations. But in terms of changing their commute, they can do that tomorrow.
Scope 3 is really important in our Beyond 100 strategy. We've done a really good job on Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions, but we recognise in our strategy now it's about doing more. By having a more efficient lift share scheme, colleagues can reduce their CO2 emissions, and we can really understand from that baseline measurement that we've taken what impact has that had.
It's a real difficult challenge, and some of the things we've been doing are trying not to abolish sustainable behaviours like we might do in some other cases. So with energy and stuff, it's quite easy to say, right, we'll just not use natural gas. But with travel, it's more about promoting other options, trying to influence behaviour change to try and encourage those more sustainable behaviours.
I would recommend Mobilityways as a tool for all public bodies. It's a level of insight we've never had before. We're still quite early in that journey on Mobilityways as a platform, but even still, it's been worth its weight in gold.
At the moment, we've got a situation in which when people commute, the number of people in a vehicle is tending more and more to one over time. We need to get that way up from where it is, because every time it goes down, that's more carbon miles being pushed into the atmosphere. So the message to employers is put more people in cars, promote sharing, promote ride sharing, promote sharing of vehicles, and promote use of buses and other public services of zero carbon emissions, and then hopefully we can get that way back heading in the right direction.